So guys, we have a normal tradition here, even as said by Zabi here, that we have skins and decals and everything that normally are coming for the next update just before they come to the live server. They are added to the files, right? Together with these, we have some other things that were already in the devs files and stuff and hidden and everything, but normally just decals and skins in this case, right? And with this, you can have two ideas. The first one is that we're going to have some very cool things that I'm going to show to you guys. And then the second one is that the patch is very, very close. Maybe we will see the actual news article that the patch is coming tomorrow, probably today. So we're going to keep an eye out. Like I said in the previous video, if you see that in the channel, or if it happens, you will see that in the channel, okay? So thank you, Zabi, for doing this. But yeah, new decals and skins added to the files. So the first one that we're going to talk about is for the KILLMARK decals, which are pretty interesting. So now you apparently will have a lot more decals on the terms of KILLMARKs, okay? So for example, here you can see some of them. For example, here MiG-23s, for example, used by many nations, F-15s, you know. So once you kill targets like this in real life, of course, you would add them to your paint on your aircraft. And now we have, we already have that in the game, right? But now they're adding kind of a modern thing for a modern appeal for these KILLMARKs, right? So you can see some of them, which are pretty cool. So you can see there are plenty of aircraft, AMXs, Tornadoes, Mirages, F-18s, F-16s, MiG-23s, you know, F-14s here. So many types here, which are pretty cool. Some A4s, some Mirages, some other colors like this for the stars, some antennas. This is a thing that actually brought a lot of, you know, attention to me, because this can be like, oh, you're killing AAs, right? But it could be that you're killing raiders on the terms of being seed, right? So that would be very cool. Here we have another one. Multiple types of air-to-ground targets that that aircraft would have killed, right? Stars together with the actual target. So very cool things. I love this type of thing. It's small things, but it really is pretty cool. How many missions, trains, everything. I don't know what this is, but yeah. So you get the point. Some ships as well, right? That you destroyed, that you can put on your aircraft, that you did the kill, you know, with. So, yeah, very cool. It's just decorations, of course, but it is pretty cool. A lot of bombs that you use, or missiles, camos. We have some missiles over here, like bombing targets that you destroyed, something like that. So yeah, very, very cool. In my opinion, this is something that it's, you know, it's small, but it is pretty cool, I gotta say. We have many. Look at this. Rockets. We have some sort of drone over here, a V1, for example, other things. So very, very cool, guys. Very, very cool, I gotta say. This is very, very interesting, and hopefully Gaijin continues to add this type of little thing. Then we have the skins. The first one is that we have two new Thrustmasters promo skins. So we have one for the F-18. This is for the C late model of the US. And then we have one for the Spitfire Mark 14E. Both of them for Thrustmaster, a Thrustmaster promo, right? And then new regular skins. Like I said, once these skins get added, normally the patch is coming very soon. So we have one for the F-18A over here, the snake one, which looks very similar with, but does have like a snake on the nose here, which is pretty cool, for the number 75th Squadron A21-8, right? We have one for the Hug as well, which is the upgraded Australian F-18 that's being added. Very similar, but with the tail being different there. For the number 75th as well. We have one for the B-66, which looks immensely the same as the other one, but with some red stuff on it. We have one for the F5TH, so pretty cool as well. Nothing too crazy, I gotta be honest. One for the T2 BF-109, I would assume this is it. Yeah, very cool. One for the CF-188, which is something that was already known. You know, this skin was already in the files, right? Not in the files. It was show it in the pre-order as a pre-order bonus for the CF-188, right? Which is cool. The CF-18, right? We have one for the French F-16 OCU. This is the new one, right? It looks almost Chinese a little bit because of this massive red and yellow star, right? But yeah. We have one for the Sufa, the bat. There's the bat there. Pretty cool. We have one for the new Mosquito, the British one. The Night Fighter one, which is pretty cool because it does have the blackish kind of color below. And then above, it has the normal color scheme, which is pretty cool. We have one for the new King 6, right? So the Chinese, copy of the Beriev. The Su-30 is getting the Kazakhstan skin, which is, yeah, pretty cool, actually. I didn't know they operated this aircraft, actually. And then the Russian Knights, which is a very, very well-known skin, of course, in the world. So, yeah, pretty cool. We have one that it's, this is a very cool skin for a helicopter. Look at this. The Qatari Apache Guardian skin, which is pretty interesting. We have one for the digital green for the Mi-35P, the new Mi-35 coming. And then another one for the Indonesian Mi-35 there. So multiple skins coming, and another hint that the patch is very, very close. So if you don't see the video today, it means that the patch is not coming tomorrow, but I'll keep an eye out, okay? So I see you guys on the next one, and these are it. Very cool skins, very cool decals, small things, of course, but yeah, coming very, very soon to War Thunder. See you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and bye guys, see ya.